Hey there, survivors. Cougar here, back with more Subnautica Below Zero early access gameplay. This is the deep dive update, and we are picking up right where we left off at the end of the last episode, in which I rage quit because I could not see anything, because it was very weathery back in here. But if you remember, at the end of the last episode, we had encountered a door with uh, a force field on it, and we were going to need a purple tablet to open that force field. And we had found 3 of 4 purple tablet fragments that we had to scan before getting started on that. So we are now looking for the 4th purple tablet fragment, and I have thank you for everyone who suggested I just use the console to turn the weather off to limit my frustration. That is what I've done. We have no weather running right now, which is fine. And I'm taking us through to a part of the iceworm area that we may never have been to before. But that right over there is where we're going to find the 4th tablet fragment. I went ahead and found it on my own in the prawn before I turned on the suit's GoPro camera, just so that I had an idea of where I was going. And there it is. And we got some loot boxes here. Health kit. I think we needed that health kit. I don't think we have any on us. Of course, being in the prawn, we shouldn't have to worry about it too much, but better safe than sorry. Now we've got a spare battery. Now we've got a PDA. Key analysis. Attempts to repair the precursor key have failed. More analysis and construction of a new key is recommended, which is what we're going to do. I'm not going to drag it. So that should be 4 of 4, right? We didn't get an indication, but if my memory serves, yep, there it is. And we're going to need an ion cube and 2 diamonds to do that. I think we're going to have to... We're either going to have to go back out to open water, or we're going to have to build the spy penguin and try to use it to get some... some diamonds. We haven't built a spy penguin in a while, so we could do that. The ion cube, now, I know there are a number of places to find ion cubes here in the world, but at the same time, it is also possible to soft lock your progression by finding the limited number of cubes that there are out here and turning them into... I think I want to go this way. Turning them into ion batteries and ion power cells, which is what we have done. So I may have to spawn in an ion cube to craft this tablet. But before I resort to the console, I will go back out to open water and see if we have one. And with it, man, this place looks good without the fog. I'm having some terrain glitches back in here today. I've never seen before. Some gaps in the terrain and stuff. It's a little strange. Some light blue, a light blue line. The terrain loading kind of slowly. I mean, this is definitely more like what I was picturing in terms of a snow fox area. This big open area like this. And if we can just get it so we're not constantly being attacked by the worm out here. Something strange I've never encountered before. I don't think this is finished yet. I'm not sure what you do with this. I guess that'll come into play somewhere down the road. Alright, so why don't I head off on my own from here on in, guys, and just get us back out to the sea truck first of all, just in case I had this looks like a meteorite or something. Just in case I have an ion cube and maybe a couple of diamonds stashed on the sea truck. So I'll get us out to the sea truck, and I'll check back in with you there. And if we don't have what we need there, I'm gonna get back out to to open water and deal with it at that point. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, guys, we are almost back out to the sea truck. I left the prawn up there. Hi, little baby penguin. Pangling. Oh, I picked up your pangling. I didn't really mean to. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. There, I dropped him. You can have him back. I was trying to hold him in my grubby little hands. Hello. I left the prawn suit back up there at the bridge entrance to the iceworm area. I thought it might be faster to jog down, and I think it was. So let's see if we have stuff that we need to make this here already. Oh, no, shoot. We never built a... I'm thinking of my last save where I actually had a storage module on here. Well, clearly we don't have what we're going to need to make this back in here. So I will see you back out in open water. Okay, we're getting close to the pod. Oh, so sorry, Mr. Sea Monkey. Did I hit you? Oh, I'm so sorry. Heading out to the pod, and you know, I've played through with every update so far, and I'm getting my saves mixed up. I don't think I actually turned the ion cubes that we found into batteries on this plate. Nope, okay, I still have one. Great. And I have a couple of diamonds, so good enough. Now we can make, what is that, a personal tool? Personal equipment? Personal equipment. One ion cube, 2 diamonds. Now we have a purple tablet. Now I will zip us back out to the glacial basin, and we'll get to work opening up that last area there. See you in a minute. Okay, guys, I've brought us around to the other bridge. This is the bridge down at the western end of the glacial basin. I don't usually take that other bridge, the one up at the eastern edge, and I got us lost, and we were just wandering around in circles for a while. So I just thought we'd do this the way I know how to do it, and brought us back to where I would normally enter the iceworm area back in here. And now we're just looking for that big broken off chunk of architect or precursor tech. And this could take a while too. I think we're getting close. I think we're at least in the right area now. There should be a big hunk of tech out here. And then the door will be right underneath this.
Seek fluid intake.
I think I have some heat fruit plants on me. If not, there's some over there. Why don't we make a quick detour, go grab some heat fruit. Whoa, what just happened? Okay, there's the door. Let's get a little something to eat. Pop in our purple tablet.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And see what's inside. Cool. Pretty. Something to scan here. Precursor cache crystal. Some kind of device they were working on. Great, an ion cube to replace the one we used. And now a data terminal with a research log that just says placeholder. Final architect component. I believe this is the final component. Yep. Well, I think so.
Acquired.
So let's see if Alan gets...
millennia for us to develop an optimum skeletal structure.
Why choose one form when you could take any other?
Similitude is practical.
But where's the fun?
You mean play? Pretend activities.
Sure.
We cease this once we have completed conditioning.
What do you do when you're not working?
We do not make this distinction.
What about music, art, expression?
We are beyond such sensory pleasures.
Then what's the point? Every life form I ever met survives. For a reason.
By developing and sharing information on the network, we can
Welcome aboard, Captain.
not to see through another's eyes, but to understand through their ideas.
You think about thoughts.
It is more like a lucid conceptual hallucination.
You're saying you like to daydream.
That may be the closest comparison. We have acquired sufficient data to construct the new storage medium. This can only be done at the facility designed for this purpose.
You don't sound as relieved as I am.
My survival strategy is unfolding as expected. Relief would imply I was expecting something different.
What happens once we get there and you don't need me anymore?
I will continue to enact misery.
Survival at any cost? That's not reassuring.
I will not harm you. Unless it is necessary.
That might be the kindest thing you've ever said to me.
Okay, so we have recovered all the parts of Alan's body that we need to construct Alan's body. And now I'm just going to take us slowly back out into the glacial basin. And from there, we head back down to the deep facility in the Crystal Caverns. So in anticipation of me getting us lost on the way out, I will see you back at the sea truck. Well, that wasn't too bad, and the good news is that now that we're back out in the glacial basin, because I have the sea truck, I don't have to figure out a way down. We'll just take the prawn suit shortcut. And now we're almost back out at the truck. We'll hook the prawn back up to the truck and head back out to open water. Hooking the prawn back up to the truck, this might actually be a little dangerous. Come on, get in there. Okay, that seemed to work. Good, we have our prawn. Of course, the prawn's not really going to be any use to us now because our sea truck can go deeper than the prawn can. So in theory, we could have just left the prawn here, but who knows? Maybe we'll need it for something else at some point. Oh, a dead... I'm sorry, penguin. Did I do that? I may have to stop back at the life pod to get another power cell. I'm not sure we have any extras on us, and we're down to 29% on our energy for the sea truck. So let's just pause a second here and see what I've got on me. I have batteries and no... 2 empty power cells. So we're either going to have to build a couple new ones or get those recharged. Of course, getting them recharged would imply building a base. Oh, shoot. I went the wrong way. Excuse me, big, scary eyeball. Pretty. You know, I think it's going to be easier for me to just craft a new one. We've got some empty batteries that we can use to craft a brand new full power cell. And we're nearing the end of this. We're about to wrap things up, so I'm not going to go to all the trouble of building a base and building a power cell charger inside of it and waiting for the power cells to recharge. Let's just make some new ones. To do that, we're going to need silicone rubber, but I'm pretty sure we have some on the pod. That's why I'm not stopping here to pick up seed clusters. I think they've increased the amount of these kind of environment fishes, you know, not the fishes you can pick up, but the ones that just, the small ones that just look cool. I see more of them than I used to. Almost there. Sea truck is, again, a little beat up. We're gonna have to do a little repair and then get a couple of power cells made. Fun times. Make some fresh power cells? Yes. 1 anyway. 2. Probably only going to need 1. We don't have that far to go, and as I said, we're nearing the end here. Well, I can make 2. Let's make 2. And now we're totally good to go. Let's see if we can replace one of these as long as we're stopped. Is one of them completely out? That one's not. That one is. All right. I don't know that we're gonna need anything when we get out there. I mean, is it gonna require components other than what we've scanned? I'm not sure. I don't know. I've never made it this far in the story before because it's all kind of been a little bit... I don't even know if this stuff was in before the deep dive update. I know some of it was, but not all of it. So we'll swing by Maida's again just as a point of reference, and then head down into the Crystal Caverns. does Sukas? Oh. My. You're so noisy. Okie dokie. We're in the right area. We just need to go down. And there's Meta's base. We are not going to stop in and say hello. I think we may need to come back here one more time before we're done with this as much as we can be done. So, you know, the story is just going to kind of stop at a certain point. It's not finished yet, and we're pretty much to the point where we're going to stop following the story, or stop having any story to follow. Okay, Crystal Caverns. Now we got to get through these without getting eaten by a Shadow Leviathan and make it to the Red Crystal Caverns, and that's where we'll find that final facility that we stopped in at the beginning of the last episode, I think. I'm still too high. I gotta get down. Yeah, I gotta go down. Right into the jaws of the Shadow Leviathan. Oh dear. Something tells me we're gonna get attacked. I don't think there's any way around it. We do not have the perimeter defense module crafted or installed. I'm not sure that it's even in the game yet. That did a little bit of damage, but not too much. Let's just pause briefly here and touch this up in case we encounter another one. Torpedo arm fragment. Not interested in. Anybody see red crystals? Still looking blue. Oh, sorry. Just kind of weaving back and forth. I'm not really sure where I'm going. Oh, and he spun us around good too. I'm not sure which direction we're supposed to move from here. Oh, rats. Rats! I'm completely turned around. I'm not sure where to go. That looks like harvestable resources or something. Ribbon plants. And there's red crystals in front of us. Okay. Now, finding this again is going to be tricky because the only reason I was able to find it last time is because I kind of knew where at the start of the video I knew where I was going because I had done it at the end of the previous video. Now we're just going in completely blind as far as knowing where to go. probably stop and repair, because he is definitely going to chomp on us.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Okay. Okay, now we definitely have to repair. We... We lost our sea truck. It's fine. But I do have some kind of glitch going now with our view. Let's see if getting inside will fix it. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we lost our sea truck. But we made it to the facility where we're going to construct Al-Han. And how do we do that? Again? Someone? Remind me? Talk to me? Tell me what I'm supposed to do? Architect organs. Okay. We do actually have to craft this. Ion cube, plasteel ingot, benzene, polyaniline. Skeleton requires plasteel ingot, benzene, and polyaniline. Tissues require plasteel ingot, benzene, and polyaniline. So, oh boy. So, we need our sea truck back, basically. And I'm going to... We haven't saved, but I'm going to quit and do this all over again. And then we're going to have to go out and figure out how to make the polyaniline and the benzene, or the whatever else the other thing was that we needed. But why don't we call it an episode here? We haven't really done much, but I'm going to have to do it all over again for now, so that we can still have use of our sea truck, because I'm not going to build another one. Forget that. All right, and prawn suit. Our prawn suit's going too. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the Subnautica Below Zero early access gameplay. There'll be more coming. Stay safe, survivors.